short yardage issues, the running game issues last year. How do you change that identity?
Take De'Von out on third down. What? You want him? That's my honest opinion. If it's third and short, he's not a power back. I be telling him that in the locker room, but he a power back.
Welcome into Camp Dolphins. I'm Mike Cunio. That was Tyreek Hill just a couple days ago when asked about short yardage situations. His suggestion was to take running back De'Von Achane out and put one of the bigger guys in. Now, philosophically, he may have a point, but there's definitely a little trash talking in there. Well, today we got a response from Achane. Achane was Miami's workhorse last season, accounting for nearly 1,500 all-purpose yards. So although the Dolphins admit to testing out some of the bigger running backs in short yardage, Achane still has the confidence that he can be an every down back.
You know, Tim, man, every time he up here, ain't no telling what he finna say, what coming out his mouth, man. I think, but I feel like, we got a good relationship that where, we troll each other like that. This is like me saying, like, he not our jump by receiver and always on phase. You know what I'm saying? It's the same stuff, but that is something that we got to work on, shortage situations, and I feel like this year we're going to be better than we was last year.
All right, speaking of trash talking, apparently left tackle Patrick Paul may be the leader in the clubhouse. Now, we had heard he was extremely tough to beat in one-on-one situations, but don't try keeping up with him when it comes to the verbal jabs. Jaylen Phillips detailed how the second-year tackle does such a great job of getting under people's skin on the football field.
Patrick has huge upside. He's annoying as hell to go against, I'll tell you that much, because he is a talker. And I during practice I hate him, but afterwards, when only thing I can do is admire him and admire his physical presence, admire his skill set, admire his athleticism, admire his work ethic, and like you said, his ability to make adjustments and corrections. I think he's going to be a fabulous player, and he already has made a big step in this league.
Meanwhile, Jaylen Phillips appears to be A-OK after getting a little dinged up over the weekend. We saw him with a small wrap on that left leg today. He says it's all good. He's just bruised after getting leg whipped. Doesn't sound like fun. Now, sticking with Phillips and the outside linebackers for a moment, we've noticed someone popping into drills with JP, Bradley Chubb, and Chop Robinson. At safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's working on pass rushing skills. Fitzpatrick oftentimes hits the tackling dummies with the edge rushers. It's not totally out of the ordinary, but a little rare to see a safety work in with that particular unit.
I think recently it's been unique to him. Before, I remember B. Jones used to come over and do some stuff with us sometimes. But, he's the only person doing it. So I think, Minkah's just the type of guy that he's always going to try to get better and, do little things where he can. So I think it's pretty cool that he comes over there with us to get some work in.
And obviously that's a whole pass rush thing. That's not going to try to come to the out or anything like that.
Yeah, he couldn't if he tried.
Oh, yeah, a lot of country music on the practice playlist today. The Dolphins still celebrating Zach Mercilus and his $68 million deal today. He was rocking that orange jersey, so even though he's gotten paid, he's still putting in that work as expected. Now, here is the play of the day from camp. Tua, he's a little up and down. Definitely hit the mark here, though. A beautiful high-arcing pass to Nick Westbrook. Achane right in the breadbasket. NWI does a great job of dragging that back leg for the touchdown on the money. All right, that's going to do it for another edition of Camp Dolphins here. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you right back here tomorrow night. Remember, just a couple days, we're heading off to Chicago. Have a great evening, everyone.